Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome to our home. Well, we should talk about the where we're at today. This is our home.
For our first episode.
For our first episode of
Divas
with
Ideas.
Okay. I feel like, and then we introduce each other. So,
Okay.
I got Diva Dan right
and
here.
Diva Kris. And we're here today to talk about.
We're here to talk about what it's like to be a diva in Detroit, a queer diva, a diva out here trying to live her dream, live their
fantasy.
Live their fantasy. Yeah, how they got there, what they're doing now,
Where they're going.
Who are they talking to, you know?
Good question.
Yeah, where are they going?
We're trying to get to that core.
Yeah, who are we connecting them with?
Connecting them to. Building relationships.
Building community, building just like more strength within our community and support, which helps us feel stronger and more empowered. Empowering divas with ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, Diva!
I forgot. Did we take a video of that?
And that's why I was like, ooh, it can be like our little jingle. So you know when there's like an intro and then they do
in the audio clip?
Yeah, and then there's like an audio clip of like Diva, and then it's a boomerang.
Should we be like smiling?
Diva. Sorry. No,
I didn't. But we have the audio from the other part, and we can.
Yeah.
We'll just shit. All
right.
You start.
Okay, so I'll start with myself. So my name is Kristen, or you can call me Kris. I'm a social worker. I want to be an entrepreneur. I love doing divas with ideas, and I'm also a corporate baddie.
Amen.
Yeah. I don't know. Are we disclosing where she works?
I think not yet.
Yeah. No. You don't need to know. But corporate baddie, but social work.
Yes.
Working with older adults. Very interesting. But connecting people with their resources like all over the United States. And I feel like that helps me really gauge like where the community's at, like very currently, and be very aware of the state of our world, our country. And then like I log off and I'm like over here living with my Diva Dan and Diva Alyssa, and I'm like, okay, like what are we doing? You know?
Right.
Like, cause I think that's like what we're trying to figure out here is like, what can we do together to make not just like, you know, obviously working in that stuff and making money is important, but like, how are we like feeling comfortable in our immediate community? Dan, tell us about your diva self.
I am Dan. I live in Detroit with Kristen, and I'm a designer. I'm an artist. I'm creative. I do it all. If I put my mind to it, I feel like I could truly do anything. But I love nature and design and creative direction and creating universes and world building, if you might say.
Are your little games?
Yes, just a little like the inner child that grew up drawing and writing stories and creating worlds and universes, and I get to do it every day. In my artwork, in my job.
That's Dan's.
This is mine. Recently in a gallery at the College for Creative Studies. This previous fall. It was called Nest.
So
that's what I do.
Yeah.
Wait, pause, sidebar. Should I say I'm unemployed?
I feel like it's a very real thing though to like talk about unemployment, especially right now.
It feels very off. Like you can't talk about it sometimes.
Yeah, and you should be able to talk about it. So just like, I
just
feel
a
like
part
just
of
say
it.
it.
End of sidebar.
That's gonna be in there. Yeah. But yeah, so like, okay, talk about that.
Yeah, currently unemployed, open to work and open to new opportunities. I was previously working as a graphic designer at a small agency in Detroit. Was really loving that work. A lot of variety and like giving back to people in the community that I really loved, of like working with nonprofits and small businesses, and I really enjoyed myself there and the work that I was doing and the, like what I was contributing to, like it felt like there was a greater purpose to like being in a
Right.
position
I mean, because
like
you were
that.
connecting with like all of these other external Detroit-based businesses that
Right.
were quite on the smaller scale, and you were helping them basically figure out their image,
Their image,
so they could be
how they can grow as businesses in this like super like competitive market
right.
where like you have to look professional and like be unique to stand out and make other people want to come to you. And I feel like I made that happen for some of them.
Yeah.
There was some really lovely brand designs that were done, and just a lot of like day-to-day work of like supporting the day-to-day runnings of these businesses also. And yeah,
Yeah. Love that.
it was great. I love working with and giving back to community in that way, and would love to be able to do that outside of this position. And working on it, like taking it as an opportunity
Yeah.
to showcase myself as the asset that I am,
Right.
and just allow people to see that. And then I forgot the words.
It's okay.
Yeah, allowing people to see that,
Yeah.
and then they'll want to hire me.
Right. And I feel like that's what the diva is with idea is like podcast and like social media Instagram page, like our whole purpose of like what we're doing is, and I feel like we should get to the core of that right now, like
Right.
after hearing that, you know, like that's really the core of what we're trying to figure out is how do we like uplift all the work that we're doing, like not just the work that we do when we work for other people, but like the things that we're just like pursuing for like the creative things we're doing, or if we're wanting to do like more volunteer work and actually like connect with the community for real, and trying to establish like those more long-term connections that can also then create more like sustainable outcomes for ourselves, because as we know, like the job market can get rocky, and it's like
A job can fire you.
a job, literally, like anything can freaking happen. So it's just like knowing where your supports are, like,
and that there is a net that is there to
yeah,
uplift you and make you feel stable. That you're not left alone and stranded.
I love that you're talking about it in that way, because it's like a very real thing that a lot of people are experiencing. Like a lot of people are experiencing like financial insecurity in our communities. Like we see it all the time of people just like losing their jobs or just like getting caught up in a hard time.
Reaching out
And
for us help just from the people that surround us.
right. And like obviously we're not all like with the money. It's like we'll try and like support each other, and it's like, but like we shouldn't be like the only people that like know about it and are plugged in. And I feel like the power of having a platform like Divas with Ideas like allows outside people to kind of like get a peek into like our world, you know, like people who are like people of color, who are LGBTQ, who are women, who you know have not as many opportunities, who get shut off from opportunities just because of how they look and how they present themselves, how they act, whatever, that's not accepted by society. And so, like we want to feel like we can find not just the people that already support us, like our friends, but like that there's people who are above us that are interested in the work that we do and want to lift us up,
want to connect with us, want to provide financial backing.
Exactly.
Want to invest in the people that create the community that is supporting them in what they're doing.
Exactly. And just like build it up more.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where I found like the disconnect and why I wanted to do this so bad, because I felt like there just wasn't a whole lot of that going on. And I love the power of a podcast to like have that nuanced conversation where you can really get to know somebody and what they do, and like that is so helpful to do that just for other people, to give them that platform that they might have not otherwise would have had.
And to just see each other experience each other, and like, it's a little moment we're sharing.
I know, like, and everyone I have like that we have on the podcast, whether it's just like me talking to somebody or just Dan talking to somebody or both of us, like, it's really like we're lifting up people that we're already like really big fans of, basically, and we're like, they're our friends and we want you to be big fans of them because like we really admire the work that they do. Like, we don't just
get to know them, get to share in their abilities and experiences and knowledge.
Right. Yeah. And then it just like that can further help snowball their success and their connections just by, being together and being able to see each other in this kind of way. I more want to go towards like covering people who follow like a lot of the overlaps that we're looking for of like a queer person, a person of color, like a femme or them kind of person. You know what I mean? Like, those are the kinds of people that...
And like professionals.
And professionals. Like, people that
they're
are...
doing shit.
Like, like they're working really fucking hard to make a living, but then sometimes it doesn't, work the way you planned.
Yeah, here we are.
And here we are trying to figure out, like, what is basically, like, an alternative solution. Like, what's the back road? And, finding out, like, what that route is.
Back road?
Yeah. You like that? Want to talk more about, like...
What's missing from creative development? We talked about that.
Yeah, or like professional development, like what solutions?
I don't know.
That's okay if you don't know. But I feel like I do want to talk about that is also, I guess, like part of the purpose is because we don't know what the solutions are very clearly are for what we're seeking within our communities in terms of like, what is the strategy to get the support that we're looking for, to reach the people that we're looking for?
To support us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, how do we do this podcast the right way to reach the people that we really want to reach and make it feel like it's worthwhile to the people that are part of it,
Truly.
And like, am I asking the right questions? Like, I want to know all of those things, and I feel like that's part of kind of like this as like an experiment to see like what could happen, to try in different ways, to have like when other people come on to like bring their own questions about like what they're seeking or potential, like ideas or solutions.
For the community.
Yeah.
Ways to connect people.
Yeah, like talk about what events or things like they have coming up. Like we're gonna have like
market yourself.
Exactly. Like we're doing our first Stuff Swap. That's our first like Diva logoed event.
Down.
Yeah. yeah.
Designed by Kristen.
I know. Whoa.
A professional.
I guess. I take notes from the best. Yeah. Wait. I'll talk about the Stuff Swap. I didn't really talk about that. The Stuff Swap.
And then I can talk about my cyanotype party.
Yes, we'll talk about that. It's like things we're doing for the community. Events that are happening.
Yeah.
And like talking about why that's important and why we're excited about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe let's talk about it, because is yours coming before? It's this Saturday. So yeah, talk about yours.
So on Saturday, we're having a cyanotype sun printing workshop. We have about 10 people currently because that's what we have space for. And honestly, I'm just so excited to teach people something, to like do something creative with half of these people have maybe done like a print before. That's what happens when you have creative friends.
Yeah. And tell us what a cyanotype is, because
And in the workshop, I'll be demonstrating the process of cyanotype. I'll be showing from painting the paper right here. We'll begin with painting the paper. You will let the ink dry and then expose it to sunlight with something covering the inks. So the UV light exposed to sunlight creates this dark blue when you wash it underwater. And it's just like a beautiful way to document and preserve something. Like I don't have these leaves anymore, but I'll always have these prints and I send them as cards.
It's from an alocasia plant.
This is an alocasia amazonica, a beautiful.
Oh yeah.
One of my
Tattoo
favorite.
tour.
Tattoo tour.
Tattoo tour.
Okay. One of my favorite plants. And you can also print with negative photos. This one is a photo I took of a butterfly. And you print it on a transparency film and it creates a negative image, and then that exposed to sunlight creates the, if not negative, positive photo.
Yeah.
And it's a stunning blue ink, cyan O-type. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous diva. So yeah.
So that's happening Saturday. I'll be instructing the process of how to do it and just having a fun time, eating snacks, and I'm excited, very excited to
Yeah. Because that's like
learn
what you
something new.
Right. And I feel like that's something you always like talked about wanting to do is like teach like little art classes and do like things like that for the community, and like this is your first time like testing that out just as like the friends and seeing like just how it feels to be able to do something like that.
Because I have taught art classes before, but I feel like it's different doing it for people you know too, where it's more like hanging out in like a group setting, but I'm just really excited because I feel like everyone is creative inside, and a lot of people just are unable to access that like part of themselves, and I think being creative is so important and like necessary as like a human experience of just like expression and identity and making your mark in the world, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like truly just a human experience to create and to do to do things.
To do things, but yeah, I feel like we feel so like closed off from it because like a lot of people who are, you know, even actually it's probably worse if you are in school and working, because if you're doing school and you're working, you probably feel like you don't have the time to like.
And there was times in my life where I felt so disconnected from creating outside of school or work, and like I had no energy to do anything else. I'd have to force myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like you're able to like have greater access to like inspiration when you're with other people, you know, and you're not just like had the closed, you know, door up and like isolating yourself, and you know, because it's really easy to want to do that. Like it's like honestly sometimes it feels better to do that in times like now, you know, like to just be closed off and like feel safe, you know, but like that's what the external things want us to do, you know. They want us to go and say, they want us to isolate. They don't want us to be connected, you know, and they're trying to stop that by everything that's happening in the world, you know, and like all the division, all the racism, all the homophobia, all of it
Boom, boom, boom,
is
boom, boom.
trying to knock us down. And like in this space, like Divas with Ideas is like the space where we're shining the light back on those people and being like, just look how fucking great they are.
Yeah.
You know what I
just
mean?
to give a light to something.
Like, look how fucking great you are. Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
No, truly, it's there's a lot of like hidden gems everywhere with like all the people I meet of just like people who are doing great, amazing things that just like if they had the platform and the resources
yeah,
available to them, they could be something. They could just there's just so much opportunity.
There's so much potential.
It's
like untapped because like they just don't have those things.
There's so much talent. There's so much talent.
Yeah, and I'm just so excited to like use this platform as a way to showcase that, and it's just gonna be so much fun. And yeah, so like we had like the stuff swap, coming up, and so that's where you know, bring clothes and or home goods or craft materials, whatever, anything you want to bring to give away for free, donation, swap your stuff, and know that you're going to be getting other stuff, and basically that's it.
And at the end, it will be donated. If not taken. If not taken,
Exactly. And we'll just donate it to community organizations around here. There's plenty of them. So I'm really excited about that. It's called the Sapphic Summertime Stuff Swap. I love alliteration. You couldn't tell. I feel like probably some people find it cringy, but I don't know. I feel it helps you remember things. It is
that part of my brain every time.
It does. And every time I do it, I'm like, I think of like an event, like I'm like, stuff swap. Ooh, it's already SS. I'm like, what can I do to make it?
Let's add on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's expand this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. Are we doing PG or PG-13?
PG-13. I feel like, honestly, like, the podcast stuff can be, like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, the clips that we post,
right,
obviously, like it will be more, like, well, like, specific to, like, the purpose of, like, you know. Intentional. Yeah. It could have stuff like that mixed in, of course. Like.
We're funny people. We're funny people. The fuck?
We're funny people. Scary. Yeah. But and we're gonna have a friend that's gonna do some DJing, and we're gonna then post about it. Maybe do some like little interviews to talk to people that are there, that are divas in the community, doing their own zhuzhes, and want to talk about, you know, what they do and what they brought to the stuff swap, and like what they see for like the future of their community in Detroit if they're from there. Like, I just love to hear about that too, of like people that are super rooted in Detroit and passionate about building like the community in Detroit, the wealth for, you know, the people of color, the Black people in Detroit, the queer people in Detroit, like everybody in Detroit who feels like they're not being like given that equal chance because of all the bullshit that constantly happens, you know? So yeah, I'm just really excited to see that.
Applaud to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we have any like thought questions for the audience? You know? I'm trying to think.
I'm just thinking of jokes right now. Sorry.
No. What are they?
Let me think of something real.
What is it like to be a gay person? What do you feel like?
It feels good.
What feels good? What makes you feel good as a gay person? Well, not just a gay person.
Being with other gay people.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Like, honestly, be prepared for this to be very queer heavy. And if you don't, then leave. Leave.
We are who we are. DJ, turn it up.
Okay. Yeah, we would love to get somebody to make some little like a DJ to make some intro music and like help us do that. Yeah. This is a call out for
a call to action.
A call to action. Baddies in need for a baddie.
Divas in need.
Divas in need. Divas in need for another diva to help collaborate and figure that out.
Which we have our connections.
We do.
We'll be in touch.
I was supposed to say that. Yeah. Because I love that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then just to like if we're gonna like post this somewhere, to like comment, I guess, other ideas of like things that you would want to ask other people that are like in the creative spaces and trying to like, you know, work independently, trying to make money without, you know, working under a big old company or whatever, and like what advice could those people, because I know I can't, but I know that I want that to be part of this, of like
a productive space.
Productive space for like entrepreneurs and like people who are like trying to start their own small businesses and, you know, share those similar identities that
Share your knowledge.
we do.
And
Yeah.
help support each other. That's how we uplift community, is by giving what you can that someone else doesn't have.
Right, right.
And especially if that's knowledge, because it's free.
Yeah, we're providing
Yeah.
knowledge for free.
We are.
You know, yeah. And not to say that we're the experts, but
No.
we're providing, you know, a voice and a platform for our experience. And
And
you
if
know,
you have comments or questions about graphic design, creative aspects, or social work,
yeah,
or
yeah.
social work things.
Social work things. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you have like questions about like, you know, the community resources in Detroit, I'm not saying I'm the diva that knows all. I'm more like the diva that wants to know more and wants to be more well connected. Yeah. In pursuit of knowledge,
That's why we're
especially locally. So, and Detroit. So, get those divas
Ew,
locked
okay.
in. Yeah.
Ew. And
Diva! Wait, I wasn't even looking at the camera that time.
Oh, you weren't? Where were you looking?
I don't know, like somewhere where.
And here.
Diva!
With an idea or two.
With an idea. Or two.
Three.
Or three. Or four.
Coming soon. Let's not break it up. Bye.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him.
Don't hurt him.
Don't. Okay.
Beat it up. Okay.
Is that enough for outro, you think? I feel like that's good.
That's good. Like the banter clip at the end.
Yeah.
I love those.
The banter clip.
The banter.
I know, we need it. We'll get
Ew.
better at it. We'll get more natural.
We will.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other closing remarks? Should we do like a wrap up? Like, thank you for joining us at Divas with Ideas. Thank you for tuning in. Like and comment and subscribe below. And
Click that notification.
what they said.
the notification. Yeah, just like follow it and
Follow and support and
support
enjoy.
it if you'd like. We would love that.
If you so desire.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a piece of the diva.
Or
Stay for it.
Mwah. Mwah. Okay.
Sprinkle that.
Too good. Okay.